Operation Mind Scan. It's all about the dots.
With effortless efficacy in the projected trajectories of irreverent anomalies, a lack of intelligence seems the relevant element necessary for the development of our algorithmic vasectomies. We are consumers of everything except for the truth, manufactured by partisan byproducts of our commercialized youth. Subjective deception create our objective perception, which leads to the perspective disconnection of collective misconceptions. Emotions are an inconvenience, reconvened in acts of civil disobedience should have been foreseen and could have been prevented. Made to believe such countermeasures have not yet been invented. There are two common core capitalist branded socio-economic standards structured in similarity to stimulate the majority, which is pertinent toward the sustainment of democratic authority. One which suggests it represents the demographic minority, simulating stimulated similar interests. Instagram and Facebook tailored to impress those who need to spend less on more, but for the other appeals to and caters to entertain those who want to spend more on less, more or less. Those who pay corporate taxes at minimal interest, the Twitters, the LinkedIn, and sometimes the Pinterest, selling confidence without confidence. Operation Mind Scam, absorbing propagated mind spam, collected through our lifespan. It's all about the dots. One could abuse their time collecting them or lose their mind connecting them, but once they disappear there will be no resurrecting them. Operation Mind Scam. Defiance does not always require violence, though oftentimes it does when conforming in silence, blindly confined to some binding alliance allows for something to remain exactly as it was, and the change will never come just because we manifest anticipated expectations, contemplating calculated complications, allocating degradable moral compensation, intentionally intensifying the entire situation to integrate a deplorable modern segregation. We qualify quantified equalities amongst a separatist society of intolerable impunity, an ambassadorial community with absolute immunity, watching with absolute scrutiny, protected from the chaos created during mutiny, staged like a silent movie, a movement in merry effort to move the critical agenda of our voluntary surrender. We are either literally figurative or figuratively literal, deliberately illiterate and just taught to call it liberal. Operation Mind Scam, absorbing propagated mind spam, collected through our lifespan. It's all about the dots. One could abuse their time collecting them or lose their mind connecting them, but once they disappear there will be no resurrecting them. Operation Mind Scam. If you learn to follow the money, you'll come to find that without fail it leaves behind a bloody trail from which the elitists prevail. The Federal Reserve cocktail for the elite is neither body nor institution governed by our Constitution. It is but smoke and mirrors behind a figurative wall of elusive confusion, the politrick of grand illusion designed by strategic psychoanalytic politicians whom apply the conditions just to supply the provisions and deny the revisions, which imply many contradictions. They fool the world into allowing them to rule the world, and we all soon find just how cruel the world can be. In an effort to obtain peace, they first create conflict and let the media devour, because there is no code of ethics when positioning for power. Pipeline funds invested through the pharmaceutical industry, which stands to lose $17 billion in revenue per year with the legalization
is selective, remedial objectives remain so damn effective. Fractured circles, we are just collateral damage. Casualties of greed, always going nowhere, and we sure to get there fast. Too ignorant to know and too afraid to ask. Makes it hard to find the drive when we can't afford the gas. Even if the light turns green, the sign reads do not pass. Like we dreamed of eating chocolate pudding and woke up with a spoon stuck in our ass. Operation Mind Scam. Operation Mind Scam. Absorbing propagated mind span, collected through our lifespan. It's all about the dots. One could abuse their time, collecting them, or lose their mind, connecting them. But once they disappear, there will be no resurrecting them. Operation Mind Scam.